I'm sorry, guys. I got a little excited saying that I'm Batman because today, on our game review, I'm reviewing Telltale's Batman. Batman. Woo! Batman. Woo! Batman. Woo! I am a Batman fan at heart. I love him. He's awesome. I have been since I was a kid, so this is exciting for me. And I'm going to caution you right off the bat, this is coming from a Batman fan's perspective, so just be aware of that. Without further ado, why, Mumbles, why? Let's get into the product review. So Batman Telltale game, as we all know, if you've seen any of the Telltale games, basically it is like watching a TV show and making choices in that TV show. So Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Batman, all those Telltale games are basically button press games where it tells you a story and you can make decisions during the story that impact what happens in the story. So basically that's what the story of Batman is. We all know what basically happens. I think even people who don't follow Batman know about the Batman story. So I don't really need to go into much about the actual story itself. We all know that Batman is there to fight criminals. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler. No. But, so we don't really need to go into that depth of the story. Control-wise, this game works great. You know, it's button presses. There are times when the button presses are hard, but there's got to be a little challenge, right, guys? I mean, so there are some button presses out there that are, you know, kind of like, oh my gosh. But you get them, you'll get them. So that's the controls. Graphic-wise, if you've seen any Telltale games, this is on par with them. Comic book, it's got those comic book type graphics, which I actually, as a person, I believe that for Batman especially, this works especially well because comics, hello, Batman comics, it just makes sense. Why not have him as a comic book character? I mean, come on. The graphics look great for what they are. If you don't like comic, cartoony type, you know, graphics in this, you're going to hate them. But I think that it's very unique and it's something that you don't see a lot in games today. So graphic-wise, I have no problems with that. The length, this is a fairly long game, guys. It's a fairly long game. Each episode is, you know, 3-4 hours, 2-3 hours, somewhere around there. And it's a decent length game. Now, if you're talking about episodes-wise, if you just took one episode and said this is a game, it's not long enough, okay? So you got to look at the whole series as a part. You know, it's a pretty decent-sized game. You could probably beat it in a day, but it would be a long day. So, now we're going to move on to the cons of this. Are you ready? As a Batman fan, I'm going to be fair to this. Okay? Batman, Telltale Batman rehashes a lot of things story-wise. For example, if you've seen any Batman movie, you know Batman's parents died at the theater, blah, blah, blah. The game rehashes that like excessively, especially in the first episode. It tells you that like 5 times, and it gets a little annoying. Now, moving on from that, there are some times that I feel like this game could have used a little bit more action, being that it's a Batman game. But overall, I feel like they did a decent job with it, so I'm not really complaining too bad about it. But I do feel like Batman games, you expect a lot of action, so there is that little con. Now, replayability. While I do want to sit here and tell you, yes, it has high replayability because you can go back and change your choices, I gotta admit to you guys, I have both of the first 2 Walking Dead seasons, and I've never replayed them. So, there's that. I mean, it's got replayability, but I personally have never replayed them. Will I replay Batman? Probably not. Will I replay The Wolf Among Us? Probably not. I just don't see myself replaying them. Once you get the story, you know, it's kind of your unique story, so it's So replayability, I don't feel it's very high on this. Really, that's all there is to tell about this Batman game. So, does it stand up to the amazing Batman games that are out there, like, you know, the latest ones and all that stuff? Does it stand up to that? I do want to address that really super duper quick. I feel that this game does stand up to them. I don't feel it's better than them. I really don't. Those are fantastic games. But if you look at it from a Telltale's perspective, I feel like it's just as good as The Walking Dead or any other Telltale game out there. So there is that. So now that we've gone through all that, What's the score, Mumbles? What kind of score are you going to give it? Batman fan, you're going to give it a 10 out of 10, right? Wrong! Just because I'm a Batman fan, I can't give this game a 10 out of 10. I just can't. I can't give it a 9 out of 10. I just can't. It doesn't deserve it. What about an 8? 7? 6? Kidding, I'm kidding. This game gets an 8. And it's just, you know, kind of one of those things. I felt they could have done some things better. I thought they could have left out, especially on the rehashing of Batman's parents. I cringe because it's like, you can mention it, but 90% of the population knows that. So take that for what you will. I am doing a Let's Play on it, so come and join me and see for yourself. Anyways, guys, this is going to be Mumbles signing off. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. Please smack that subscribe button, smack the like button, smack all the buttons. And also, guys, make sure to check out my Facebook and Twitter for updates on anything. I post videos there all the time, so yeah. Anyways, guys, this is Mumbles signing off. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.